Well, here we are at Presqu'ile. I'll put up the name on the screen and you can try to pronounce it yourselves. But here we are at the provincial park to try to get our eclipse, and as you can see, many other people had the same idea. Fortunately, the park is on a permit system, so it can't get too overcrowded. The sun is sort of out right now, but we do have, a lot of clouds to deal with. But we have a few hours to go until the eclipse, so hopefully things will clear up before then.
Sup?
I am here today with my friend the Mailman and their invisible husband. Tell us about yourself, Mailman.
I deliver straight facts, very true, entirely researched.
So can you tell us anything about this lichen?
It's green.
Fantastic.
In my mind.
And what brings you out to see the eclipse today?
I am here to see the totality in its totality.
And why did you decide to do this instead of, staying home and seeing 95% of it from your balcony?
Because totality cannot be experienced in 95%. I need that extra 5, if not 10, extra percentage is why. The totality of the totality in its totality. This is very factual.
I'm just going to keep the camera running on you and see what other nonsense you spout.
So, this place is big, but not, oh my, that's a good dog though. And that dog is also a totality dog, because he is a totality of a dog. Of a dog.
I'm not filming somebody's dog without permission.
That is their loss and yours.
I turned to look at the dog.
This is true. I'm a witness. You did do that.
Well, while we're waiting for the eclipse to happen, I think I can tell you a little bit about my history with eclipses. Now, the first one I would have been aware of would have been on the May 30th, 1984, though probably not too aware of it because I would have been quite young. The next one, there was a full eclipse on May 10th, 1994. Now, I think that is the one where I was homesick from school. Not bedridden, but too sick to go to school. And my mother ended up making one of those pinhole projectors, and we watched the eclipse that way. The next one would have been on August 21st, 2017, and I don't remember that at all. And the latest one would have been on June 10th, 2021. And I don't remember that one at all either. But it was 2021, and I don't think anyone remembers 2021. Now, this one is important to me because it is the last full eclipse that I will see in my area in my lifetime. Now, I could go chasing around the world, but I don't have a budget and I don't like travel. So the next one that will be even mildly interesting in the Southern Ontario area will be on June 11th, 2048, and will only cover about half. The next one that's mildly interesting is May 1st, 2079. And then the next one where Toronto will be in totality is July 23rd, 2093. So I expect to be quite dead by then. My nephews and niece might not be, but they also might not be in Toronto. Now, this one is a total eclipse, which happens every 18 months or so, where the moon completely covers the sun. This is different from I'm not very certain how this is pronounced, annular? Not annular, which is what I thought it was the first couple of times I read it. I had to look this up. An annular is every 1 or 2 years, but the moon seems smaller, so the ring around the sun seems bigger. This is called an annulus. And I think we still have about an hour to go, and that was all the facts I could fit on my sheet. It looks like the sun is coming out a bit, so I will start setting up my camera proper to record. 20 minutes to go, and the only blue sky is over there, and not up here where we need it. As you can see, that is where the sun is supposed to be. There's just an awful lot of cloud in the way.
But it's cool cloud.
But it's cool cloud.
Hello, I am the mailman. I deliver facts. Very true, very researched, extremely factual. Kids, when you're traveling, three important rules to keep in mind. Do not miss an opportunity to 1, sit. Number 2, sip. And number 3, sleep. There's a 4th rule. It's not suitable for your ears, but it does rhyme, and I'm winking.
15 minutes to totality, and the sky still looks like this. Well, I think I'm just going to film the 10 minutes before and the 10 minutes after, since I know where the sun is finally. And we'll see if it does anything interesting in the meantime.
It became obvious that the clouds were going to remain in the way, so I contented myself with just watching the sky grow dark and cold. But then we noticed a curious thing.
We seem to have a sunset, but the sun is not over there. The sun should be up there.
This is a 360-degree sunset caused by the light from the sun in areas outside the path of totality. We only saw it over the lake because there were trees in the way in the other directions.
patches of blue sky.
And seagulls.
So, we didn't get to see the eclipse proper, and it won't happen again over my home in my lifetime. But I got to hang out in a park with my friends and eat sandwiches. So it was a good day.
Is that the sun? Can't tell.
Not the sun.
It's not the sun. There's a little bit there. Bye-bye.
Bird.
Well, one went right by my